let's do a round of you should know this.
Let's do it.
Why don't you go first, Ron?
All right, here we go, Graham. You should know this.
Let's explain this.
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't know what this is, so Ron and I have been doing this for the last several episodes. Ron is a big expert on music, and I don't know much about music at all. And I'm an expert on movies, and Ron doesn't know much about movies at all. So we each give someone like a quote from a lyric from a song, and then I got to try to see which band it is, and then I'll give a quote from a movie, and Ron has to try to guess what movie it is. And there, we try to pick stuff that's fairly popular or was at whenever the time it came out, and it's stuff that you should know.
You should know this. Here we go, Graham. I pulled into Nazareth, was feeling about half past dead. I just need some place where I can lay my head.
Oh. That's, God, I know that. Take a load off, Fanny.
There you go. You know this song.
I can't tell you who sang it.
Take a load off, Fanny. And you put the load right on my cat, Lucy. Come here, sweetie.
Who sang that?
I can give you a hint. I can give you a very obvious hint, actually.
That's like so much music from that era. I know the lyrics to the song, but never paid attention to who did it.
Sure. No. That's fair. So here's the hint I'll give you. This is the most obvious name a band could possibly have.
Oh, the band.
There you go. The Wait by the Band. Last Waltz, one of the best rock and roll films ever made.
Oh, really?
Well, it's a concert film. It's not like but it's a concert film, and Last Waltz. It's phenomenal. Such a good. You should watch it as a movie guy, even though it's a concert film. It's still,
as a movie guy. Well, that song was in a popular film. And since you didn't just blurt out the name, I'm going to do a quote from it to see if you should know. That's why I like going second, because I'm like,
yeah. Well, it's been in a few movies. I feel like it's gotta, but yeah,
it has been in a few
right now.
It has been. It's definitely been in a few movies.
The Water Boy. What if when I have no clue, which is often, I just keep naming Adam Sandler movies until everyone in the chat just freaks the fuck out.
That's what you should always do. I used to do that when I would do Doug Loves Movies. And I was pretty good when he would do his quiz show. But whenever I came to something that I didn't know, and it was like name the actors that were in the movie, I would always say, all right, well, or I'd make up a name of a movie or something like that. And he'd go, okay, who was in that movie? And I'd say Leif Garrett. And anytime I named Leif Garrett, the audience would start laughing. And Doug would go, all right, and then I started shaking it up. I'm like, that was with Darren Garrett, Leif Garrett's younger brother, who started it. And I'd give these elaborate, he's like, who's in it? What was that movie about? Because I'd make up a title that sounded like it was realistic. You know what I mean? Like it could be, because I've watched a million movies. You can just make anything sound like a real movie. Like,
oh, totally.
The time the docks went cold or whatever. You can just say that. That sounds like a real movie. And
that was from The Aviator's Revenge in '82. I saw it at the drive-in.
Aviator's Revenge. All right. Here's one. Here's a movie. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a quote from that. Oh, all good music died. Ah, shit. What's the exact quote? Dang it.
Wait, no, I actually think I know this one. This is that movie where, oh man, The Big Chill.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kevin Costner's dead, and his friends are all there. Yeah.
That's
I got
it.
one. Yeah.
And when they go to the funeral, they start that song. Pulled in the night, and
Yeah.
they did songs in it, and then also you can't always get what you want. Yeah, Kevin Costner. We only see his dead body.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's funny. There's that quote, and then I think he goes on to say, because like they start kind of having a back and forth about music, and he goes something along the lines of like he goes, there's been some good music. One of the guys goes, there's been some good music after 1977, and the guy goes, there's been no music since that, something like that.
Right.
Like he says, like 77 was the cutoff, and one time I was watching that movie with my dad, and my dad goes, "That's the truth." And I was like, no, it's not true. It's not true at all. Not even close to being true. There was some great music made before 1977, and there's been great music after. That's how the world works. But it's still a fun quote.
Yeah, you're going to tell me London Calling wasn't great music? That whole album? Come on, let's let's sit down and talk.
No kidding, man.
Black Planet. Come on, let's sit it down, baby boomers. Come on now. That's awesome. You got that. Way to go, Ron. That was great.
This is the first time in a minute that I got one.
Yeah, the whole chat went, wow, Ron, way to go. That was awesome. Ron got one. Everyone was like, awesome. This is fantastic.
What do we do now?
I know this usually goes on for 20 minutes. Like there's nothing for us to talk about anymore. I don't know. Usually I got to give 15 clues.
It's true.
But yeah, that movie had a young Kevin Kline, Jeff Goldblum's in it.
Which actor was it that I forget which character it was, but they're so deadpan. And the woman goes, the last time we spoke, we had a fight. Then the guy just like matter of factly and deadpan just goes, that's probably why he killed himself. And it's just so fucking inappropriate, but so funny.
Yeah,
I laughed. That was one of those moments I had to laugh. Do you ever have one of those moments? And this goes back to when VCRs were a thing, where like, and I guess you can still do it to this day, but this is like VCR times where like you're laughing so hard you have to hit the pause button because you're missing shit. Like I've had those moments, and that's one of those moments. I laughed so hard when he said that. As like, I mean, I was like maybe 10 or 11 years old, but I had to like pause the thing. You know what I mean? Like, because we're missing the movie.
I had to do that the first time I watched Veep on numerous episodes. I would have to hit the pause button. And like one time I was like eating noodles. I was like eating ramen, and I like was spitting it out. I had to hit the pause. Like I almost went into convulsions. I was laughing so hard.
Dude, I mean, sometimes those moments have saved movies for me. I saw this movie once, and I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember much of the details, to tell you the truth, because it was very forgettable. It was not a good movie. But there was this scene in the movie where they get in a fight. I mean, it was a comedy, but like there was a fight, and this guy grabs this other guy and he pulls him by his tie, and the tie comes off in his hand because the guy was wearing a clip-on tie. And for some reason, just the way it happened and the way they did it, I literally fell out of my chair laughing in the movie theater. Like, and I was totally like, I was in middle school. It was totally not cool. Like, it was like we were at the movie with like girls, and I had a crush on someone, and I had on a bunch of more cologne than any human being should have sprayed on themselves. Like it was during that era, right? And I lost my I just fell out of my chair laughing at that scene, and otherwise did not care for the movie that much. But that scene, that made up for it. I was like, that movie, I'd give it like 3 or 4 stars. I might even give it a second go around someday.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button. Go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood and rockfin.com/Graham Elwood, where you can support the show. Also, I have a Bitcoin wallet, a Bitcoin Cash wallet, and an Ethereum wallet in the show notes. We're taking cryptocurrency. I have a Coinbase affiliation link. We're going to be getting on some other exchanges. So that's how you support the show. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. YouTube is unsubscribing us at an alarming rate. I have a PayPal button at GrahamElwood.com. I even have a Venmo at Graham-Elwood. There's a lot of ways to support our show. We are getting crushed by YouTube. We've dipped under 73,000 subscribers because of YouTube. Thanks for supporting what we do.